I'm Whitney Claflin. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry that I cannot be with you in person tonight. I injured my knee on election night, and it is still healing. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to Impulse. Welcome to Impulse. So, I think the best place to start with Impulse is at the beginning of Impulse. Impulse began around 2011 in a living room of a duplex apartment in Clinton Hill. My roommates and I were looking for something to do. We decided to play Apples and Apples. One of the previous roommates who moved out had left a copy of the game in the cupboard. The hallway cupboard was filled with all sorts of oddities, such as this. We realized relatively quickly that the words that Hasbro, the company which produces Apples to Apples, provided were not very engaging, they weren't very exciting, they weren't very fun to play with, they weren't very good. They weren't good for us. We decided to take matters into our own hands and make our own deck with index cards. Whomever of my imaginary friends played self-driving car, you win. Not a word I like to use. You win this hand. You get to keep the unresolved card, the yellow card that says unresolved. So, as we continue to play, maybe you'll collect a few different yellow cards, and so then the idea is that kind of as you accumulate these.
Bro, they literally took off all the one, like, you took off the A and the C and the D train, all the trains that you normally get to, like, you know, where you need to go. They put everybody on a fucking bus, like everybody on the bus to, like, to a whole nother station. It was crowded, so they told me, somebody from Harlem told me, don't take the bus, go all the way back, like up north to that one train to like 145th Street. So, bro, I guess the whole damn Harlem took that one train, bro. Cause I was crowded from 145th all the way to 14th Street, bro. Like, it was, dog. So, like, yeah, so everybody, like, they closed all the subway stations down. So everybody had to take the one train back. I had to take the one train, then transfer into the L train, bro. Like, to 14th and then, bro. Even the L train was packed. Like, it was packed the whole day. I was left at the back way of the Tompkins, bro. A long ass walk. But that don't like judge my whole New York City thing, but like I'll tell you what the hell happened to me, bro. It was like, so I mean, I don't know how many stops it is from 145th to 14th Street, like 20 stops. So, yeah, I was crowded for 20 stops, bro. Like, really, yeah, I can't say too much because I'm on camera, but I was crowded. Like, somebody had to help, bro. Oh, it was good, bro. You hear my story from back there?
Yeah, you were crowded on the train?
From Harlem to East Village. All I care to Harlem is go get food, bro. He came back to that shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I almost got lost a few times, bro. Even when I took the one train, I had to get off at 157 and go on the other side, bro. And that bitch was still crowded. Like, to nobody do shit. That Harlem, like, they shut down the whole Harlem, like, just like hours ago.
Alright. So a couple of weeks ago, this kid stole my homie's bag, like right over there. And he ran all the way out of this gate and down there. I saw him when he was like in the middle of the track. So I chased after him, right? And I called him over there, and he told me he didn't steal the bag. He told me it was his friend's bag. So I was like, okay, word, like it's your friend's bag. Like this was like a kid. So I was like inclined to believe him. You know what I mean? Like, I like to believe that people are trustworthy when they tell me the truth. I'll take it as the truth when someone says something to me. Anyway, he wasn't telling the truth. So I walk back here, and there's this homie making a fuss about his bag being stolen, so I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, I just let this guy get off with the bag. So then I'm like, all right, bet, follow me. let's go get him again. So now we're running through the park, running. And I'm like, bet, all right, we're gonna catch him. We get all the way to the end of the park, far right side on the corner, right? We see him. It's a whole gaggle of kids. It's like 15 of them. We're like, yo, what the fuck? They all start darting every single way. So I chase after one of them, started telling him off about his future and how he's not doing the right things. I end up buying him a sandwich because I want him to like understand that you can get things in this world just by being like a forthcoming person. He didn't want to hear none of that. So he gives me a fake phone number, all this stuff. The other homie comes back to me in this park and he's like, yo, I got surrounded by kids and they were gonna jump me. Long story short, homie lost his bag, had to catch his flight back to Atlanta, no ID, no credit card, nothing. But he had his phone, so he was straight though.
New York is absolutely terrifying.
What do you like? Yeah.
I like that the city feels really human. We used to live in Texas and everything's more spread out and really hot. You can't even walk sometimes because it's so hot, or like walk your dog. It's nice to see everybody out, like for instance at a park. You won't see that in Texas. What else? Oh, I like seeing old people. You don't really see old people in other cities.
Yeah, you really don't. You really don't.
Old people chugging along, like even if they're bent over, they're
just out there. They're just having a good time. I feel like just hanging out, just being out there and just just enjoying your time, outside and just like seeing just pretty much just going around and like meeting a lot of different people and all the time and stuff like that. That also like adds a lot of values to life and stuff, and just being social in general and not being stuck. Especially like I do a lot of work on computers. I find it very open and fun, and just like it goes like against a lot of like the stereotypes that people just bring about New York City in general. Because for example, people say this is like a lot of people are rude, but in general, like I haven't met those people yet, right? Like,
mind your business.
Everybody, mind your business, and like everybody's so nice all the time. And if you do like an act of like something nice or whatever, people are so thankful to it most of the time. But yeah, in general, like it's nice, fun, and I'm like an awesome place to be. Yeah, it's like a little more expensive than other like cities that we've been in, like for example Austin. But again, like it gives that that exchange to what you spend more. It's like being out there.
I mean, New York is like one of those states you can find everybody around the world in every 5 boroughs. I've met people from all over the world in every borough. You'd be surprised how many people I've met, like famous people, like local legends. You'd be surprised. Because one time I was skating at Sunset Park, Brooklyn, New York, and I was skating. I was gonna skate with my homies there, and on my way there, at this local spot, we saw like one of the a skateboarding legend, Eric Costin. Like out of all the places, Eric Costin, like the fucking legend, bro. I was like, what the fuck, Eric Costin? What are you doing at Sunset Park? Oh, I'm just here seeing the spot, seeing what the locals like. Like that's like really surprising. It'd be surprising when you see your favorite heroes or your favorite skater in person. Like what the fuck? It's crazy. It's like a crazy experience for me when I saw that.
Yeah, I think in such a big city with so many people, it's really it's a lot more condensed than you think. Like you could be anywhere in the city and you'll run into somebody because everybody's just very friendly. I feel like New York sometimes gets a rep of like hard-ass people, but it's really like everybody shows love, for the most part.
It's like tough love.
Definitely.
That's how New York is. You gotta have thick skin to live in New York or to visit New York. Because us New Yorkers, we're kind of in a rush all the time, man. We see something that bothers us, like yo, come on. Especially on the bike lane, sometimes the tourists be on their phone recording, which I don't mind. If you're visiting, I don't mind. Just remember, leave a little room for other people, because that's kind of a danger for me and for other people. In a way, especially in the Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge, it's been close calls. I almost crashed because of a tourist like recording on his phone, and I had to say something like, "Yo, you gotta be careful when you do that, especially when you do the double team. is basically when they take one person be on one other side of the bike lane, on the right side of the bike lane. So they hog up 2 lanes, both directions, and that's for me is like, I don't know, you're trying to experience the New York, like how you say, vibe and culture, but you gotta do it a safe way of doing it. I don't want to be that guy that yelling, yo, get the fuck on one lane, don't follow both lanes. Because I have friends who crash because of Torres, which it's just like gives us a bad vibe, gives us like a bad, how you say, persona about us.
I think skate culture and graffiti culture are as good as they were now as they were in the 90s. I think if you got your license in your home state and you move here, don't drive here, and keep unions alive. Fuck non-union.